So I've been fortunate to buy some X-Men, Avengers, and now Fantastic Four comics for 2 cents each from my friend John in 1965. Stay tuned for this video.
Anachronic.
Hi comic book guys and gals, I'm Joe and welcome to Anachronic Comics. This is of my series, The Comics My Mom Let Me Keep, where I focus on my Boyhood comic book collection that survived my family's move back in 1969. Like the recent X-Men and Avengers books, I'm splitting my Boyhood Fantastic Four books into multiple videos, with this first episode focusing on comics I bought from my best friend John for 2 cents each. In the next episodes, I'll show you the books I bought myself from the stores at cover price. That's right, 12 cents each. So as I mentioned in the prior videos, I was able to get these comics at 2 cents each because John's mom told him he had to get rid of his comics now that we were both going to high school. My good fortune was that I was his best friend and was able to hold on to these comics through the years. The Fantastic Four comics I'm going to show you have not been cleaned or pressed. So we'll do a value analysis like we did with X-Men and Avengers comics that I bought for 2 cents each. So I paid 2 cents each for these 18 comic books back in 1965. 17 of them are keys on the Key Collector app. Okay, so let's take a look at my Fantastic Four 2 cents collection. The first one that I got that I bought from my friend John is Fantastic Four number 3. There we go. That's pretty good. This was from March of 1962. And, you want to see me, right? It's from March of 1962. And it has the first costume appearance of the Fantastic Four, the first Fantastic Car, and the first Fantastic Copter. And I think also this is the first appearance of the Baxter Building in there. So I rate this one as about a 4.0. The next one I wish was in better shape, but it's not. It's Fantastic Four number 5. Here we go. Fantastic Four number 5. It's the first Silver Age appearance of Namor the Submariner. And unfortunately, it doesn't have a cover. Normally CGC would not rate this, and I think other ones might give it a 0.3 or so forth. Based on what I've seen, I'm going to say that that the value would be around a 0.5 with respect to value in any event. And this was from May of 1962. Next one is number 6. There you go. Number 6 is Submarine Dr. Doom Team Up. This is about a 4.0. It's from September of 1962. Next one is number 7. There we go. This is number 7. It is the first appearance of Kurgo. And incidentally, all the ones I've shown you so far are Key comic books on the Key Collector app. Matter of fact, there's only one of them that's not. Next one is number 10. Fantastic Four number 10. The Return of Dr. Doom. It's from January of 1963. It's the third appearance of Dr. Doom. And in this one, Jack Kirby is confronted from Dr. Doom in an effort to lure in order to lure Reed Richards into a trap. So this is Fantastic Four number 10, and Jack Kirby makes an appearance. All right, we skip a couple, and the next one I have is Fantastic Four number 13, The Red Ghost. It's the first appearance of the Watcher, which makes this important, and first appearance of the Red Ghost as well. I think this is about a 2.5. And if I didn't mention it, number 10, number 10 I think was about a 3.0. Next one is number 14, from May of 1963, The Submariner Strikes. Okay, from May of 1963, number 14. It's the second appearance of the Puppet Master, and it's basically a key because of a classic cover by Jack Kirby. Next one is number 15 from June of 1963. It's the first appearance of the Mad Thinker and the first appearance of the awesome android who comes back later on in another issue. Number 16 from July of 1963 is, again, the return of Dr. Doom. As you can see in these initial issues, Dr. Doom made a lot of appearances. He was a significant, and still remains a significant, Fantastic Four villain. So this one, which I said was number 16, is from July of 1963. It's the fourth appearance of Dr. Doom, and actually is the third appearance in Marvel of the Wasp. Next one's of some import because of what's going on in the MCU nowadays. This is Fantastic Four number 19, entitled At the Mercy of the Pharaoh Rama Tut, who's later on shown to have actually been Kang the Conqueror. All right. So this one here, I know I'm not saying it for everyone, but I'll go over what I think the ratings are later on. So for number 19, I think it's about a 4.5. Again, we skipped number 20, unfortunately. We go to number 21. John didn't have them all, I guess. Number 21 is from December of 1963, and it involves the Hate Monger. It's the first appearance of the Hate Monger, and it's the first crossover that Nick Fury appears in this comic book. Oh, and number 21, I think, is about a 4.0. Number 22 has the return of the Mole Man. It's from January of 1964. It's his second appearance. And this is the one where Sue Storm gets some new powers. So she's able to encase people in kind of an invisibility bubble to protect them. And she's also able to use that as an offensive weapon as well. And it's the first issue where the Thing says it's clobbering time. Number 23 from February of 1964 again has the one and only Dr. Doom. Now this number 23 is the only one of these that is not a key. I put this at about a 4.0. Again, I know I'm not saying it for everyone, my ratings, but I'll do that in the next part of the video. Matter of fact, I'm not going to do it for the rest of them, so I could be more consistent. This one is a great one. Number 25 from April of 1964. A great cover. A classic Kirby cover. The Hulk versus the Thing. It's great. You get to see what their size differences are and so forth. So number 25, also a key, is the second appearance of Captain America in the Silver Age. It's not on the cover, but after his first appearance in Avengers, this is his second appearance. And it's the first solo battle between the Hulk and the Thing. They fought before briefly, but there were others involved, so this is the first solo battle between the two of them. Again, number 25. Number 26, The Avengers Take Over. All right, The Avengers Take Over. This is from May of 1964, and it was the first time the Thing mentions his Aunt Petunia in the comic book. I mean, Stan Lee and I guess Jack Kirby really had a great sense of humor with a lot of these. Number 28. All right, guest stars the X-Men from July of 1964. And it's the first crossover of the X-Men into the Fantastic Four. And it's the second appearance of the Mad Thinker. I have two more in my 2 cents collection. I always love this cover. It's number 29 from August of 1964. It started on Yancey Street. Now, I don't know. I just recently reread this too. It's really a good story. But I think the Yancey Street thing was because I lived in the Village, and it just sounded like a street that would be in the West Village where I lived, or the East Village for that matter. And so I kind of was enamored of this issue and the name of this particular comic book. And it's the first cover appearance of The Watcher. And the last of the 2 cents comic books is Fantastic Four number 30 from September of 1964. And it's the first appearance of Diablo. So those were my 2 cents comic books. Okay, as I mentioned in the past, we are using comicpriceguide.com because they give you values for both raw and, if you're interested, they give you values for graded comics as well. So I've preloaded all 18 of my Fantastic Four comics that I bought for 2 cents from my best friend John. So let's take a look and see what the values are. So starting off with Fantastic Four number 3, at a grade of 4.0, the value is $630. Fantastic Four number 4 with a grade of 0.5, taking into account there was no cover, I estimate the value at $375. Going on to Fantastic Four number 6, at a 4.0, this is a pretty big one. It's at $1,125. Fantastic Four number 7, at a grade of 3.5, is $208. Number 10, at a grade of 3.0, is $280. And let's bring this up a little bit. Okay, number 13, at a 2.5, is $309. Number 14, at a 4.0, is at $126. Number 15, at a 3.5, is $108. Not much, right? Not very desirable, the Fantastic Four. Number 16, at a 3.0, $105. Okay, let's move it up so we can see the rest. Okay, number 19, at a 4.5, $140. Number 21, at 4.0, is only $80. Number 22, at a 5.0, only $96. Number 23, move it up. Number 23, at a 4.0, $72. And let's see, number 25, at a 4.5, $303. Okay, number 26, at a 3.5, $128. Okay, let's get the last 3 up here. Number 28, at a 4.5, $73. Number 29, at a 4.5, I'm sorry, at a 5.0, $50.40. Weird. And number 30, at a 4.0, $54. And so if we go up, we see that the total for all of these was $4,262.40 for 18 comic books. Okay. So let's do the analysis now, like we did with X-Men and Avengers. Oh, and incidentally, the big thing here is that in the day, although nowadays the Fantastic Four comic books don't seem to really be taking hold, and there really isn't a lot of talk about them. The movie seems to be maybe happening, maybe not. We don't know who's going to be Storm, who's going to be Mr. Fantastic, the Thing, the Human Torch, etc. But in the 60s, in the early 60s, the Fantastic Four was the thing. It was what you needed to collect, what you needed to get. And the storylines were terrific. So it's between them, the Avengers, the X-Men, and the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four was really number one, more important and more desirable even than the Amazing Spider-Man. Again, these are approximate values from Comic Price Guide of these 18 comic books in raw form based on my grading. So let's do the dollars. I paid a total of 36 cents for these 18 comic books back in 1965, which, adjusted for inflation, would be about $3.48 today. So adding them all up, the total value of the 18 comic books would be $4,262. Based on the inflation-adjusted cost of $3.48. I know it sounds crazy. My total return on investment would be about 1,225%. I hope you enjoyed this look into my comic collecting past. Now parts 2 and maybe part 3 of the Fantastic Four will highlight the remaining FF comics my mom let me keep. Thanks for watching. Be well, and I'll see you soon.